Alright, so I'm going to show the final step here in smoking this. So I smoked it all evening, left it on the grill all night long, hit a temperature of 203, a little bit higher than that actually in the middle of the night, or this morning when I got up it was there. So I took it off and I wrapped it in this towel and actually put it in this cooler. It's called a Faux Cambro. It just holds the temp, so the meat is at about 205, and it's been sitting there since about 8 this morning in the cooler, and it's probably dropped to 160 or something, which is still safe, and actually has an added benefit of helping that collagen just break down even further. It essentially keeps it really low and slow for a really long time. You'll notice I wrapped it here. It's called a crutch. So when the meat hits about 150, which happened yesterday at about 7 p.m., the moisture starts to evaporate off the meat, which cools it or keeps it at that temperature, and it makes it hard to get past that temperature. So you wrap it tight in foil, which helps it break through that temperature and cook a lot faster. So what I'm going to do now, one problem with crutching meat is that the bark that you form on the outside of the meat ends up getting really tender, and you lose that sort of crust. So I'm going to try something I haven't done exactly this way before. I'm going to unwrap this, so we'll get a first peek at the meat here. So you can see it's got that beautiful, beautiful black crust on it, and you can see it's just falling apart. I mean, it's really loose. That bone in there would probably slide. Yeah, the bone will slide right out. So I'm not actually going to take it out of the foil, because if I did, it would just fall apart. I mean, this is ready to be shredded and it would just fall apart. But I'm going to put it on the grill just like this with the aluminum foil back, just to let that harden up a little bit, dry it out just a smidge. And I've got smoke going again, so it'll just kiss it with a little bit more smoke, dry out the outside of that bark, and then we'll shred it and it'll be ready to eat. What's nice about this, doing barbecue this way, is you can buy yourself a lot of time. I started this a little afternoon yesterday, and we could eat anywhere between 9 a.m. this morning and 9 p.m. tonight, and I can keep the meat ready and good to go. And it's how barbecue places do it. They can sort of hold it and have meat ready at different times throughout the day. So this is the final step here. The grill was still hot. I had to add some more charcoal, but grill's been going now for almost 24 hours, and we're going to finish it off with a little bit more smoke. All right, that's it.